Afternoon, everyone. My name is Kathy Terry, and I am in Miss Parsons' um, ECO 252 class. And basically, today is March 16, and I'm recording about the article that I've written about in the critique. The article that I wrote about is 5 ways that digital technology is changing the future. Some of the ways that it's talking about is how it's changing, like your jobs and your positions on your jobs. Just like the position that I do on my job. Now we have it's called an AccuFlow. You have to go on there and submit your medicine, put it on the Mars, and you can place your orders and stuff on there, your DC, your medicines and stuff. Where it used to be that you could just use the Mars, like a written Mars. And then we got the also that the Reliance. We have to do our trainings on there, and also we have a charting, electronic charting thing on the wall. And then it listing all those 5 different ways of how technology is changing our future and our job positions. You either have to learn it or you have to acquire the learning, or and you basically, when you're working in an organization, the organization can acquire this training for you. They can give you the training that you would need, bring in the people, and give you all the training that you would need for all this modern technology. Whereas in, say, at least 15, 20 years ago, you didn't use all this technology. I have some visual aids right here that has some of the most modern technology available. One is the PlayStation, and it's a modernization. Also, the digital clock. It gives you the time, it gives you the date, and it gives you like the temperature in your house and outside your house. I also have the visual aid of an iPhone. The iPhone is one of those most modern phones that you can tap in, and you can ask Sarah, like the one name on my phone is named Sarah. You can ask her anything that you basically will want to know, and she will tell you. You can even put it in location when you want to find how to get somewhere. It can give you directions to where you need to go. Here's another visual aid that's called the Bop. The Bop, and it lights up, and it talks too. It's just amazing how all this stuff has came about in the last, say, 15 to 20 years, and for sure within the last 5 years, because I do know that 20 years ago they might have cell phones, but they have become so modern. You can have iPads also. They can give you the time, they can give you location, they can give you the date, they can talk to you, and it's just amazing. Even electronic, in cars and things. Cars can talk to you. You're backing up too close. This is behind you. Move over this way, or move over that way. It's just so amazing how all of this modern technology is changing everything. And as I stated with the visual aids of the clock, it gives you the time, gives you the date, it gives you the temperature in your house, outside your house, and that iPhone, the iPad phone. Basically, it's just amazing how you can talk to the phone, and the phone can talk back to you. And also, there's iBopper. It's amazing too, because it's like a game that you can play, electronic game. And it's amazing how all this modern technology is just coming into the world. Some people can just sit in their cars, and you probably, or you have, I can't say you always had electronic garages, but you can sit in your car probably and unlock your doors. You can be away on vacation. You can turn on your security system. You probably can sit outside in your car, and you can see inside your house if there's someone in there or something. It's just so amazing with all this modern electronics, digital stuff. And basically, as it said within the article, it said 5 ways that digital technology is changing the future. It's your jobs, it's your life, it's your learning, it's your perception of how you perceive things, and basically it's that you got to acquire, your ways of learning it. And some of the ways that you can learn this, they can give it to you on the job training. Another way is you can acquire it. You can go online and you can learn a lot of different ways how to use all of this modern technology. The world is becoming so far in advance till it is amazing if you really think about how far the world has come and how far the world is going to go. And I mean, everything just about nowadays is run by digital technology. Jobs, like in media, they was giving examples of that within the article. In media, they're saying that they're no longer like television media. It's called television digital digital people that's doing all this stuff. And I mean, a lot of things are just changing to conform to how to use digital. And it is just so amazing how all this stuff and this digital terminology is being used. And I think of the ways that it is, it's something, I wouldn't say it's scary, but it's just so amazing because even with your TVs, when they're digital, basically you got to use a box to turn it. You can use a box to turn it off and on. You can record with your box. You can be somewhere else and you can record a picture. You can look at it another day, and basically you can select movies that you want to see. All of this was not in existence, let's say 15 to 20 years ago. And all of this technology it's just remarkable. But anyway, the article that I chose to write about and do my presentation was on 5 ways that digital terminology is changing the future, changing your jobs, changing the position on your jobs, changing your life, how you look at things, how you perceive things, even by you having to learn all of this stuff, and you have to acquire it in order for you to keep up with your position. Job titles is being changed. You may not be, you may be this title. They might give you a new title. The ways that you use different kind of paper, I wouldn't say we're going to eventually be a paper-less society, but you're going to be able to use digital stuff also. And it's amazing how they're starting children as young as kindergarten how to use all these things. Because you can get on the computer and your grandchildren probably, or your children could tell you how to use the computer. It is remarkable. But anyway, my article was about 5 ways that digital technology is changing the future. And I had my visual aid of a PlayStation, electronic clock, and thermometer all included in one, the iPad phone, and a box toy that you could play with. And I have, TVs in the boxes and all that. But anyway, this is what I'm going to wrap it up. Again, mine was on the article of the 5 ways that digital terminology is changing the future. My name is Kathy Terry. This is EOC 252. The date is March the 16th, 2017. I hope you all have enjoyed. Thank you.